Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Chicago Cubs March to October. Our season is off to a very nice start here. We are 24-12. The Cardinals are giving us a tough time, but all we can do is keep playing good, and we are playing good. And we got a fun way to start this episode off. We have our first fast track opportunity with Brennan Davis. Now, unfortunately, Brennan Davis is probably not gonna get upgrades good enough to be added to our major league team. It's kind of a shame we couldn't have had a fast track opportunity with someone better, but this was the best of the options it gave me because I'm at least hoping that maybe we can get him a nice attribute boost, and then being an A potential, only 20 years old, he'll just be that much more valuable for a trade. But yeah, I really have no plans of bringing him up to the bigs. We could have had a lot more better options, like this Claude Wiles would have been nice. I don't know, there's plenty. Almost everybody would have been a better option. Well, I shouldn't say that, but a lot of people would have been a better option. So for those of you unfamiliar with fast track, it's just, it's random. You don't get to pick when it happens, but you get a chance to go down to the minor leagues, play with one of your minor leaguers. If you do good, they get attribute boosts. It seems like the best you can get, at least the best I've gotten, is like +6. So the best we can do here is get Brennan Davis up to a 66 overall. So that's what we're looking to do. So let's go ahead and get into this one. Let's see how it goes. If I remember right, this guy has a gold in Diamond Dynasty, right? So some people might be familiar with him. His stance, his swing, I don't remember using him really ever. That better get over his head. Alright, I was going to say that is way too good of a swing and way too bad of a reaction for that not to get over his head. I guess I'm going to third. We're in there. How about that? First pitch, we see an RBI triple. I mean, we might already be locked in for a +6. It's a shame that he only has 25 power, because if he had any sort of power, that might have been gone with how good of a swing that was. Alright, here we go at bat number 2. We got a runner on again. That was right there. I'm calling it a hanging curve, but we'll take that. Base hit, 2 for 2 so far. Alright, at bat number 3. They still got the same pitcher out there, so we must be the only one doing good off of him. Oh, that could have... Man, that was right there too. That was, yeah. Alright, and right into what should be our last at bat. We get to face a lefty. And that's another one. And that's the same thing I've been doing this whole March to October, is being right on it with the timing, but missing it. Most of the time getting under it. Alright, that is the game. Okay, so yeah, when you're in a fast track, there's not a up to a 3+. It's either you get a plus or you don't. So we got the plus, so that's good. It also says management was impressed, so we get an extra fireball. I mean, 2 for 4 with a triple. I think probably the game-winning RBI, technically. Let's see what kind of boost he got. Alright, so what does this mean for our momentum? We've got plenty. We could pick up some wins here if we sim a decent amount more. What do we got? We don't even... Alright, so yeah, we didn't even use momentum for that one game is what I was going to say. But this is exactly what I thought it would be. This is how I thought it worked. I didn't figure this out. I went back actually and I watched some of my older March to October videos. I think it was the Brewers one. And I had a fast track I did, and I didn't realize that this part of it, if we did call him up, would give us yet another attribute boost. I did that one time on my Brewers March to October, but I thought it was just like an anomaly. But that's just how it is. So if we did it again, we'd call him up, we'd play another player lock, we could boost his attributes again. But as we see from that game, a 2-hit game with a triple and RBI, that gave us a +5. So if we get another +5, that's only a 70. How much value does that really bring, But we can see that, I mean, he got a lot of an upgrade. Didn't really get much to his power, which I don't know why it did it like that, but +10 to both sides of contacts, +11 to vision and discipline, a little bit to fielding and speed. I mean, it's tempting. I'm gonna be honest, it is very tempting to make this call, because if we bring him up and do good with him, his contact is gonna be in the 70s. His fielding probably will end up in the 70s. Same with his speed. And honestly, that is like almost the kind of player we need for our outfield. We are lacking contact, speed, and fielding guys. I'm not going to do it though, because I'm assuming I wouldn't, or no, I would actually. When it's a call-up, you do get to dictate who you send down. Okay, well then hang on. Let me think about this some more. You know what? The more I think of it, I might do this. I really might. Because here's my thoughts. I know that I get to pick who I send down. I think I'd send down Sogard. We've got plenty, middle infield or infield in general backups. Sogard starts against lefties. The problem with Sogard, he is playing good so far this year, but regression is hitting him hard, quick. Like, we're not even a month and a half in. He's going down 2 across the board. So he'll probably be down to like a 70 by the All-Star break, no matter how good he plays. But then if we bring up Brennan Davis and send him down, we add another outfield bench guy. Our lineup against righties can stay the same, and then Davis would just come off the bench. But then against lefties, I'm almost thinking he could start. I could move Baez back to short then, and then Nico back to second if we're sending down Sogard. And then instead of, bringing in Peterson or Hayward, who aren't going to be good against lefties, I could just start Brennan Davis, who is better against lefties right now. And if he gets up into the 70s, he'll have maybe 75 contact and 35 power against lefties. That's solid. No matter what his overall rating is, that is potential value. And with him being an A potential, chances are he's going to keep improving throughout the year. So if he stays on the roster through the whole season, he could be like a 73, 74 by the playoffs. I think I'm going to do this. I did not think I was going to go through with this when I started. My only reservation is I don't know is if I do this, if it prevents a different call-up or fast track from happening. I would doubt that it would, but maybe. But yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it. There's no wrong decisions here. And in case you guys are wondering why not send down Matt Duffy, I like his contact against righties, and he's playing good so far this year, and he's not regressing like Sogard is. That's just my rationale. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. I hate to say goodbye to Sogard, because, Brewers legend right there. And he is playing good, but I've said it already. He's just going to keep regressing to the point of, who knows, maybe even being unusable in just a couple months. So let's do it. Let's lock it in. Send him down. Call up Brennan Davis. And there we go. We got a new player on our team. All right, then I think right away we should be getting into, another player lock with Brennan Davis, but on the Cubs. And this would give him another attribute boost. So this one's probably even more important. Now that we committed to him being on our big league club, we have to have a good game with him. So hopefully we're facing a lefty. Hopefully it's like Matthew Boyd or something. It's Mize. That's probably actually the worst one to face, because he's got that sinker. He's got some movement on his pitches. He's a righty. All right, and here we go right into it. He's batting 8th today. That kind of sucks, because that's going to limit the number of possible at-bats we can get. And the lighting's a little weird. Dude, everything is working against us here. Are you kidding me? Oh, it don't matter. Right? Okay, yeah, I thought that was hit a little bit harder. I thought that was getting to the gap, but a base hit, that is an okay way to start. And that's his first hit of his career. Well, there we go. All right, our guys couldn't drive us in here, so we didn't add to our run total. Still tied, but we got a base hit. I'm very locked in here to try and get Brennan Davis as good of an upgrade as possible. All right, now we're down 3-1. Mize is still out there. It looks like the shadows are a little better. 3-0 count. I am not swinging. Please walk me. Ah, dang it. Get to the gap. Get to the gap. Oh my god, dude. Davis hit the gym. That is both times I've thought he's had a gapper. Alright, another bat right away. I guess I didn't realize until now, but we are DHing, so there's going to be no fielding opportunities. Mize still out there. It's probably the last time we see him. That's a perfect. Please, that you gotta. Don't. Oh, no. Alright. We took a big lead, so that's good. They brought in Tariq Skubal, so we get a lefty matchup. Are you kidding me? Davis! Hit the gym! We should be 4 for 4. with maybe 4 triples, probably 4 doubles. My God, at least that perfect should have gotten down. That one probably should have gotten down too. We get one more at bat, so we get one more chance. I'm just looking for a base hit here. Don't get under it. There we go. Wait a second. Okay, no, we're on. We're on. All right, we're not driven in. I don't know what goes into what gets upgraded and everything, but man, we better get rewarded. We had 2 hits, that perfect. A different at bat went to 3 balls. So overall, I would say we didn't have a single bad at bat. We get 2 pluses there for a 2-hit game. I don't know what that's going to translate to, but at least for the rest of the year, his player boost, that's like the same thing other guys get, the same thing we did earlier in the year with Nico Horner. At least 2+ for him will be good, but I'm curious to see what his attributes are going to look like. All right, we got more momentum too, so we haven't used any in this episode yet, so we got plenty stockpiled. So we should be good here for some games. Yeah, there we go. Sweep the Tigers. Keep it going against the Nationals. We get another game here. Continue the streak. And right away, an Ian Happ player lock. Wow. There's all kinds of player lock games in this episode, I guess. Still only 3 games up in the division, though. The Cardinals, they just won't fall back yet. All right, but now the moment of truth. What's Davis looking like? All right, he's a 70, so it was another +5. He got another +10, and actually, I think it's +11 to contact against lefties. Another, oh my God, okay. This is actually pretty good. Another small boost to his power, so it's not like his power is anything crazy. But then the +21 and 22 to his vision and discipline also. Fielding got up over 70, speed got up over a 70. I don't care what his overall is. This is the type of player we needed right now. We don't have much contact on this team, so this is nice. +21 contact against lefties. That is insane. He should definitely be a good piece to this lineup going forward. And you know what? I think I will leave him in the DH lineup, and then I can just move Happ to the actual DH and have Davis play center. Both Hayward and Jock, well, Jock not so much, but he's still kind of slugging decently. But both of them are playing well enough that I'm not gonna put Davis in for either of them yet. Same with Happ, I guess I should specify, but I'm probably not moving him out of the lineup no matter what. And dude, Chris Bryant, he just keeps going off. He's up to 12 homers this year, still a .355 average with a .421 on base. OPS well over 1,000. Dude, keep it up. This is without a player lock, player boost with him. Rizzo's starting to heat up a bit. He's getting that average up. The on base then, you know, stays way out in front. The slugging numbers really aren't there. Baez too, he's having a great year. He's probably our best power hitter so far, 15 homers. Average over 300. Pretty solid on base considering it's Baez. Contreras playing pretty well. Hayward playing pretty well, 400 on base for him. That is way more than I would have expected. David Bodie, he's still struggling, so we're gonna have to start monitoring him, see what kind of changes we could make to that. We might even put Nico Horner in. And by the way, Nico Horner up to an 80 overall now. I didn't even mean to turn this into a stat recap, but now here we are. Hendricks, probably a Cy Young candidate at this point. Arrieta, he's playing really well. Davies is pitching pretty well. Trevor Williams is pitching pretty solid. Adbert still struggling, but apparently he's on a hot streak right now. David Price, I don't know how much he's pitched for us yet. That ERA is still a little high. And I didn't realize this. I didn't even think about this when I made the trade. And I don't know if it comes into play at all in March to October. But it didn't even dawn on me that his salary is a lot. 31 mil, and it's not like we traded away any sort of salary, so we basically just added 31 mil to our payroll. So I don't know what kind of impact that has in March to October. I don't know if it even matters, but hopefully it doesn't affect any future potential trades. But let's get into this player lock here with Ian Happ. Let's try and get him a nice boost. If he can start, you know, hitting for a little bit better average, he's going to be a really nice player, because with that A potential, he could start getting a contact boost. So let's do it. Hopefully we got a righty to face. We do, but it's Strasburg, so it's not going to be easy. All right, here we go. Leadoff spot. He's playing better on the road. Interesting. Yeah, this is a smaller PCI with Strasburg on the mound. This is gonna be tough. Oh no. Alright, back to 3-2. If we can turn this at bat into something, then I don't need to worry about those bad misses. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's gone. Oh, that is gone. Wasn't it bad? Who cares about those first 2 pitches? We worked it back to 3-2, fouled off 2 pitches, and then went deep? Leadoff home run? Dude, this could not be off to a better start. Man, I didn't even think that was going to leave off the bat. That was a line drive. Yeah, alright, not good. Maybe it's a trend. Maybe we just got to look stupid in the first couple pitches of an at-bat, and then we can do something. Or not. Or not. That wasn't the... Oh, wait! I don't think that's going to help us at all when it comes to the boost. But alright, we're on base. That's good for the game itself. We got a 3-0 lead, so hopefully we can build on that. Alright. Uh-oh. I think we just gave up a home run. That's fine. It's another Hendricks start. I didn't even dawn on me. But that's only his first run given up of this game, so hopefully we're good. Yeah, alright, still 3-1. Alright, there we go. There's a walk. I'm assuming that's going to lock in the 2+. Oh no. What happened? We gave up the lead? Was it the bullpen or was it Hendricks? Oh, it was Hendricks. Oh! Oh man, there is another home run for Happ, a perfect that time. Oh dude, I was so locked in that at bat too now that we were losing. Tied up the game, Ian Happ going off in his player lock. Oh, and that's it. We don't even see any more of the game. I'm assuming that means we won. Yeah, we won the game. We got the max 3 pluses. Ian Happ is going to be set for the rest of the year. Oh, and David Price got the win, didn't give up any runs. Alright, so it's confusing with all the different types of player locks and stuff we have going on in this episode. But if I'm not mistaken, that one with Happ doesn't just like improve his attributes. Oh, hang on a second, we got another one. But anyway, what I was gonna say, what I was in the middle of saying, is that doesn't improve Happ's attributes right away. It just, I guess, makes him play better for the rest of the year. I don't really understand how it works, but it's a good thing. And we got a call-up chance for 70 overall reliever Jason Adam. I don't understand how this works, because normally, I mean, you can't really player lock with a reliever. And I mean, technically, where he's at right now, he's not better than anybody else in our bullpen. Even if he got that upgrade to a 75-76. The only guy he's really better than is Alec Mills, who's not even having a bad year. Ryan Tepera, it would technically be a worse overall, but I mean, he's got a 1 ERA. So I think I'm going to deny this one, just because I don't trust the game, and I really don't see this guy as an upgrade anyway. So we'll deny that one. And it looks like we just got another game to get into. I don't like that we lost a game to St. Louis, though. Even with all those wins, we can't be losing to them. So this will be a big game to win. Still only a 4-game lead in the division over them. Alright, you know what? I checked in and I think it's time. I think it's time to make this switch with Adbert. He's back up to an ERA at 6.5. The whip is what really worries me. The whip being at 2. All those walks. He's had plenty of starts here to get it straight and he just hasn't done that. But I'm not gonna put Price in the rotation. There's a couple of reasons for that. The first is he's himself not doing that great this year. I know he hasn't gotten that much of a chance to pitch. But the second reason is if I do move Price into the rotation, then our only lefty is our closer, and I kind of want to keep that second lefty. So I'm going to do Alec Mills for now. He's having a good year as a long reliever. 3.26 ERA in 30 innings. His whip is 1.25. That's probably average-ish. So yeah, I'm moving Mills to the starting rotation. We'll see what happens with this. I mean, I would assume Mills being a 71 overall won't keep up this level of play, but I'm hoping he can at least stay similar Maybe Adbert sorts things out now that he only has to throw a couple innings at a time. If we trade for another lefty, then we can move Price into that spot. We can move Adbert back if he starts doing better. We got options, man. But I think that's where I'm going to call this episode. It's kind of tough to judge how long of an episode this has been since it was all player locks, but I've been sitting here recording for an hour, which is typical for when I make a March to October video. So I don't know, this might be on the shorter side, it might not be, I have no idea right now. But the bottom line is we're still playing really good. We got a couple of really nice things to go our way, Brennan Davis being the big one, but then Ian Happ getting the 3+ player boost, that might be immeasurably beneficial for the rest of this season if he's going to play at that kind of level. So guys, that does it for this one here today. Make sure you leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Actually, at the time I'm sitting here right now, I'm going to check real quick, but I think I am I'm one subscriber away from 600 subscribers on the channel. So if you're not subscribed and I'm still one subscriber away, you got the chance to be the 600th here. Why not take it? But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.